guys, it's Annabelle from the 3Ms, and this is another edition for the Finance Friday playlist, where I'm going to talk about my journey to getting a mortgage, owning my own home, my own space. Oh God. So where am I with my finances? I am about a little over £9 overdrawn. So I have no money for food, no money for bottled water, for personal hygiene and drinking, and I have no money to go to the laundrette to wash the minimal clothing that I have in these cold winter months. And I'm still determined to solve a personal crisis. This is why I'm outside Chase Farm Hospital. And I'm still determined to rescue my mother from Ghana to come back to England to manage her affairs. So many barriers. I guess the budget I set last week was very unrealistic. I just didn't monitor what I was spending. Yeah, the budget was very unrealistic for God. On universal credit while you're unemployed. But the fantastic thing is my creditors have started to come in thick and fast with acceptance of token payments. So whether I should meet my goal of rescuing my mum in Ghana or not, the bailiffs won't be knocking. So that's a fantastic thing that's happening right about now. So that's one positive thing. So token payments are going to be set up apparently it takes 7 working days to set up a token payment. So I've got to find somewhere with my laptop that I can access internet, so I can go into my banking, do as many standing orders and direct debits as possible to come out next month when I get, well, the end of this month when I get paid my universal credit. So many barriers to owning your own home, to getting yourself a goddamn mortgage. Like, in my mind it was right, acknowledge your creditors, appeal for a token payment, and find some way to get off universal credit, whether you start a business or a job. And then Ghana happens. Well, Ghana is what's happening in Ghana with my mum and my personal crisis. So when I own my own home, I want my mum to be there with me. I want her to come and visit me as often as she likes, and I want to visit her in her own space. So mother and daughter, me and my mum, we want our own space to visit each other and try and repair the relationship that we have. But she's in Ghana right now, and a lot of things have happened, and I don't really want to go in too much because I'm just trying to stay determined and make sure that I meet my goal of being in Ghana for that short time and being successful at what I need to do to get my mum back home and start resolving a personal crisis. So, like I said, the part of repairing your credit is happening. But then the part of saving money for a deposit on a house, oh God, is that ever going to happen? God knows. I'm hopeful. Yes, I'm overdrawn this month. Yes, I have no money for food and water and extra warm clothing and extra warm bedding, but I'm going to stay positive. It's only for another 14 days. I received my refund from I saw it first the next day, but I just didn't see it on my statement. So probably all the distractions, I'm just not focusing well, especially after being rejected by Chase Farm Hospital Talking Therapy to get me through the thoughts, and especially after the GP denied me any pharmaceutical medication to deal with the emotions that happen with anxiety. So hey, God, what am I going to do? So Finance Friday, that's what's happening. No medication, no counselling to get me through this time where I feel very alone. And I have a barrier because what what I should have done on the 1st of October is get myself into private accommodation, pay the rent and deposit, buy some warm clothing, some warm bedding, and turn my back on what was happening. I just couldn't do it. The thoughts and the emotions that happened, turning my back on my mum in this situation and the personal crisis that I'm in, like, I've got to call it battle. This whole battle for my life. I'm just like, no, I don't want to give up on my mum. I think I can emotionally and psychologically give up on the thought of rescuing my mum from Ghana, from what's happening. New Year's Eve. I guess New Year's Eve is the day. And I can psychologically and emotionally turn my back and realise that what I can and can't do. So 14 days I have to make myself some money. So I'm also looking for a grant while I'm unemployed on universal credit to help me. So the Foreign Commonwealth, I've just been pleading with them. So yes, I have no money for hotel, for tickets, and personal expenses such as food and medicine should I need it. That is my reality, and I just can't believe that this is what I'm talking about on Finance Friday. I didn't want to go too much into the situation with my mum, but I just have to. It's part of the barrier. That whole thought and emotion, the thought of turning my back onto what's happening and getting out of my mum's property, and then the emotions that come with that, within this personal crisis. I just couldn't do it. I was just unsuccessful at that. By now I probably would have been in private accommodation and making steps to employment and saving money for a mortgage and paying my debts off. So I'm very self-critical at the moment. This past week I'm still self-critical. So now I'm going to try and ignore the self-critical thinking. Probably drink a lot, well, I have no money, so I can't drink a lot more wine to get over the emotions. And I haven't got a professional to talk to deal with the thoughts that are happening with regards to, like, who does that? Who does that during a global pandemic border closure? Who does that? Who gets to England and gives up on it? Like, who does that? Like, I can't imagine who or why or what. This is the trauma happening. So, right, it is, God, 2:15. I have an appointment here at 3:30 to try and get me towards the personal crisis, ending it permanently. God, this life, it's very chilly, but I didn't want to sit on this wet bench, so I just took my jacket off and sat on it. God. So that's where we are. I'm overdrawn, unemployed, on universal credit, but the positive thing is my creditors have been in touch. So should I be successful in getting a ticket to Ghana and back, the bailiffs won't be coming from my day. So bye guys, thank you.